All men lie constantly. You know this man lies. Why do you think he's going to change? So if you already know he's a liar and he lies for no reason, he lies all the time, and you find it disrespectful, why don't you collect your rent money, let him pay the rent, and let him lie to you? Meanwhile, you can have a whole roster of men that are also lying to you that you can collect their money too. And when you're ready to get up and move away from the liar, you got 3 times the money. Y'all need to learn to control your emotions. You know all these men lie. It's not a mystery anymore. We know that they're lying. You're not going to be able to change him. You're not going to be able to control him, but you can collect his money. You can allow him to pay the rent while you save your money and collect money off a roster. You can do that. Or you just start your business and then move. You know he's a liar. You know it's okay to lie now. Because if he does it all the time, it must be okay for you to do it too. And then you get a roster and you date other guys too. And maybe you'll find a better one. You already know that he's a liar. So why is it so surprising? When you get to a point where you don't care that he's a liar anymore, that's when you start winning. When you don't even ask him the questions for him to even lie to you, that's when you start winning. When you don't even care about what he's doing or where he's been, and you're just collecting your money, stacking it, and checking off your income from that roster, you don't care. When you start doing that, that's when you start winning. That's when they'll start volunteering the truth when you stop asking. Okay? That's when they'll start trying to tell you a little this and a little that when you stop asking, when you stop caring. Because after a certain point, when you stop asking, when you stop allowing them to lie to you because you're not even talking to them and asking them questions anymore, that's when they're going to start to worry. Then they're going to start to try to give you some truth. By then, you won't care about it and you'll just be about the money. You know, you don't need the truth. You know he's lying. I don't listen to words. I need actions. Live by that and your life will be so much better. Okay? Because if I were a man and you were dumb enough to believe my words, I'm going to tell you everything you need to hear, and I'm going to let you sit there and look stupid for the longest time possible before I get up and take any sort of action. Because why? Because you're dumb enough to believe it. But if you want a man to take action, you need to tell him, look, I don't like living in the future. Let's live for now. Do you have something for me now? No, then you can't afford to date. You can't afford to be in a relationship. So until you get your life and your finances together, I suggest that we just be friends. Be done. Why? Because you can't do that. Okay? Doesn't make sense. You're living in a future that doesn't exist yet. You're living for a man who doesn't want to do nothing for you right now. No actions equals no actions. No actions equal no actions. Okay? No actions over here, no actions over there. Men who want to play with you, and they're not going to take no actions. They're going to just talk a good game and you're going to be dumb enough to believe it. You want a man to be held accountable? Only deal with actions. Y'all over here talking about, he doesn't hold himself accountable. He wanted to do it. That's because you don't expect actions out of him. That's why. You're too nice. You looking for words. You need to be looking for actions. Ladies, think about this. If you choose the wrong man, you're still going to be lonely in the future because you're going to be lonely paying them bills. You're going to be lonely clocked in. You're going to be lonely dealing with dust. Okay? Don't let loneliness lead you on the path of dust. When you get lonely, think about how stupid you're going to look if you choose wrong because you're lonely. Okay? Remember when I told y'all got to take accountability for your actions. Okay, so if you call up that Dusty out of loneliness and you end up getting pregnant by a Dusty and you end up having to have a Dusty baby daddy and a Dusty life because you are lonely, you have to take 100% accountability for your loneliness, your need for attention from dust, your need from validation from somebody who can't even validate no bank accounts. You got to take accountability for why you feel that way, that you have to deal with some dust because you're lonely. You know what? When you're lonely, why don't you go and call up your friends and go hang out? Why don't you call someone on the phone and talk to them? That's not no dust. Why don't you busy yourself with self-care so you can attract better types of men? Ladies, think about this. If you choose the wrong man, then you're never supposed to like them more than they like you. Now, you like them 10%, they like you 100%. Do you understand? That's the dynamic. You like them 10%, they like you 100%. That's it. They're earning you to like them a little bit and a little bit more. And when a man invests in you and they're earning you, you're the prize, you remain the prize, and they're investing in you. That's the leverage. You can't do that. I wouldn't even recommend getting married, darling. Marriage should be beneficial to you as a woman, period, financially. If you like him too much and you become a pick-me-sha and you let it equal out, that's your fault. That's why I told y'all need to have hobbies, your own life, stuff to do. Don't be all up under him all the time. You can like him a little bit more, but always he must like you way, way more. Okay? Some of y'all get into a relationship and lose yourself and become male-centered and a pygmy, and then that's when they don't even want you no more because they ain't got to chase you and they don't have to work for you anymore. Now you doing everything for him, and now he's looking at you like, dang, I thought you was the prize. What is this, pygmy-sha? You know? When you get into a marriage, you're not supposed to turn into no pygmy-sha. Okay? Keep your hobbies, keep your life, keep your own stuff going. Stay self-obsessed. Keep them chasing. And you're never supposed to like them more than they like you. Now, you like them 10%, they like you 100%. Do you understand? Listen to what I'm telling you. Struggle love is not love at all. It is infatuation, lust, and ownership and trauma bond from being broke, okay? It's not love. Because no man would put a woman in the position to be vulnerable, give birth, then struggle with him if he truly loved her. He would say, no, I'm not ready for this. And a lot of men say no, they're not ready for this. But y'all pygmy-sha women keep trying to force a broke man to be with you because you're so desperate. You just want any type of male validation. You don't care if he's broke, can feed a baby or not. You just want to say that, oh, this man values me. But he don't even value himself enough to get his money up yet. And he's telling y'all need to start listening to this. Half these men don't even want y'all and don't want to be in relationships with y'all, but y'all keep trying to push yourselves on them thinking that they're going to change for you. No, they're not going to change for you, not unless they really, really, really love you. Chances are they don't. They're just trying to roll around on the mattress with you, okay? But y'all need to stop forcing these men into marriages they don't want or relationships they don't want, okay? If they wanted them, they'd be pursuing you big time. So that's how you know that man don't want you, and you're going to have a very bad marriage if you are constantly pursuing him. Your marriage is going to suck, and I'm here to tell you. Your marriage will suck if you're the chaser. You will never catch him. He will always be out. All right? So listen to what I'm telling you. When a man tells you out of his mouth that he's going through a divorce, he's lying. He is either separated from his wife or he's still married to her. And the reason why he tells you he's separated or he's going through a divorce is so you can be stupid enough to give your all to him and act like you're the next Mrs. Such and Such, okay? And usually women file for divorce, not the men. Women will file for the divorce. The men want to have their cake and eat it too. They'll have you waiting and waiting and waiting. That's why he mad, man. Did you see any divorce papers? Did you see any paperwork from this lawyer? Has he been to the lawyer's office? Does he have an attorney? What's his attorney's name? Y'all need to stop believing what they say. Y'all need to understand what I'm telling you. He's mad because you busted him. He might be going through a divorce in the future. Now, he might be going through one soon, but he might not have been going through one at all. When some of y'all are getting asked on dates to go to men's houses, and this is terrible. I'm glad that y'all understand that that is a red flag, because y'all come here and ask me, is it okay to go to their house on a date? And I will always tell you no, unless you bring Aunt Ethel, a friend, you got tracking devices on you. Otherwise, don't go. Because why are you going there? You don't know this man. But he's going to cook for me. How romantic. No, girl, you're going to wake up feeling strange. That's what's going to happen. The only time you should be invited to someone's house if there's a party, like a gathering, and it's like a housewarming or whatever. If there's a barbecue, a pool party, and there's lots of other people there. And you can bring someone, like a plus one, okay? Or if you know this person and you've been out with them several times, y'all know each other, y'all have known each other for months, okay? But not on the first and second or third date, okay? There you go. I don't care how good he claims he can cook. Don't do it. How do I level up from rock bottom? You got broken up with. You're also broke. You want to get better. Okay, stop using the word broke. You're not at rock bottom. You just lost yourself in a relationship when you should have been priority and self-obsessed. This is why I tell y'all to stay self-obsessed. This reason right here. If you would have stayed self-obsessed in that relationship, you wouldn't be broke right now. He'd still probably be chasing after you, and you would have probably had a roster. Okay, so this is why I tell y'all, because it can prevent this from happening. Now, what you got to do is get up every day, put in effort and energy into what you look like. Go start hanging around the rich side of town. Just get over there, window shop, walk around, dilly-dally, and make sure you look good until you meet somebody, okay? Go get a job, do whatever you need to do. Put yourself first as a priority, become self-obsessed, and stop losing yourself in these men and start being self-obsessed. Your outcomes will change, okay? Don't give to other people unless they're benefiting you 10 times more, especially a man. You don't give to a man unless they're benefiting you times 10. They like you times 10. You don't do nothing for them. You heard? Listen to what I'm telling y'all to prevent certain things. Stay self-obsessed. Only deal with beneficial men. Okay? Go do something, ma'am. How do I level up from rock bottom you got broken up with? You're also broke. You want to get better. How do you find clarity and direction when lost? By knowing thyself, by knowing who you are and what you want. You ain't lost. You just haven't written down your goals and your plans. Okay? It's not what other people want for you, what you think you should want, if you do want. Write that down and get to it. You understand? Not what other people want from you, not what society wants from you, not what your family wants from you, but what you want. I'm getting what I want. Fine. When I was a little girl, I always wanted to do certain things. I'm doing it. Why? Because I didn't let nobody stand in my way. Do you understand? Nobody. You ain't in my way because I know what I want. So you better know what you want and don't accept nothing less. Don't let nobody stand in your way. So know what you want. Most of the time, what you want is what you wanted as a child. Before society got to you, before you turned into a pygmy, before you did everything for everybody else, before you became a people pleaser, what did you want? What was your dream life when you were in the 5th grade and somebody said, how do you want to live when you grow up? What you want to be doing when you grow up? That's what you want. Do you understand? How advice single moms needing to level up. Put yourself as a priority. Take care of your kid first. While y'all are taking care of your kids, wake up early. Okay? If you got kids, you got to get ready for school. Go to bed early, wake up early. Put some effort into yourself, then put some effort into them kids. You first. Get up early. If you love yourself, get up early. Do you understand? You can't let yourself go. You can't do it. Don't do it. I don't even care your work in progress. Still put that work in. Okay? You might not be what you want to be today, but you might be, if you keep it up, you might be that way in a month from now or a year from now. But you got to keep putting in effort. Okay? Y'all have watched my videos over the years. Y'all have seen me go from a mother of very young children into a mother of like teenagers and grown teenagers. Y'all have seen my progression. You just got to keep putting in that work every day. Okay? Just keep going because some women give up. They give up and you can tell. Don't be that. Get up early. Go to bed early or prepare the night before so you can do less in the morning. Simply, that's all you got to do. Okay? Make your life easier by teaching your kids how to do stuff that you don't need to do for them no more. Prepare stuff ahead of time and wake up early. Get ready the night before with everything you can. Okay? Some of y'all are getting asked on dates to go to men's houses, and this is terrible. I'm glad that y'all understand that that is a red flag because y'all come here and ask me, is it okay to go to their house on a date? And I will always tell you no, unless you bring Aunt Ethel, a friend, you got tracking devices on you. Otherwise, don't go. Because why are you going there? You don't know this man. But he's going to cook for me. How romantic. No, girl, you going to wake up feeling strange. That's what's going to happen. The only time you should be invited to someone's house if there's a party, like a gathering, and it's like a housewarming or whatever. If there's a barbecue, a pool party, and there's lots of other people there. And you can bring someone, like a plus one, okay? Or if you know this person and you've been out with them several times, y'all know each other, y'all have known each other for months, okay? But not on the first and second or third date, okay? There you go. I don't care how good he claims he could cook. Don't do it. Some